Donald Trump turns 79 on Saturday, which puts him in an eighth house profection year. And the eighth house is not an easy house, it's a dark house. And the eighth house has themes of death, debts, other people's money, resources. It's a house that's associated with fears, karma. It's a house that's associated with the interworkings and things that go on between the scenes and relationships and whatnot. So hopefully, I don't want to say it, but being that the eighth house rules death, he's an eighth house perfection year. You know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully that happens. It could. I would not be surprised. Trump owes a lot of people money, and Trump is not the best with handling his finances. So I wouldn't be surprised if, his money was a major focus of this year. Taxes, debts, his will, potentially, things like that. The eighth house also represents shared resources. So like business money, court ordered payments, legal battles over finances, things like that could definitely be prominent. Losses or a potential transfer of power, maybe. The eighth house represents things like crisis and secrets can be associated with the eighth house as well too. And even again, being that the eighth house is the house that represents other people's things, and the seventh house is your relationships, but the eighth house is, the things that can be like going on in relationships, especially when it comes to like money or things that people give you, things that are going on. And we all know like people be paying Trump for pardons, all type of stuff. Even when you think about the loose ends that he might still have to tie up with things related to his campaign. Shit, even this relationship that he has going on with, what's his face? Musk. And it's interesting when you think about the fact that we have the North Node currently transiting his eighth house. Also, Neptune and Saturn are going to retrograde back into his eighth house, which could definitely bring some stuff out. And also his Time Lord for the year, which is the main thing that really is we have to pay attention to. Jupiter is going to be transiting his 12th house. And he has a 12th house stellium, but even again, the 12th house is a house that represents like secrets, hidden things. So I wonder, like, I could just see, like, I don't want to make any predictions for real, but maybe there's some scandals. Not my light died. Maybe there's some scandals. Maybe there's some things uncovered with like his money, his investments, some of the things that he does behind the scenes. I could see definitely being exposed. And maybe he loses his power or hopefully his life. Let me know what y'all think though. Do y'all think I'm onto something? I would love to see and hear from y'all and y'all insights as well too. So let me know.